bench. What's up, guys? Any questions, or am I supposed to give a speech?
Tony, what does this mean to you to have this tribute tonight?
Well, when Coach called and Dirk texted, I think it's a, kind of a no-brainer to say yes. I mean, it's, for me, it's a huge honor just to see that they want to do something, just to say thank you for your career and what you did to the city and help the city and the way that I've supported them. So, I don't feel like I deserve anything like this. I feel like this whole week has been, this whole week has been, emotional in the sense of just the outpouring of support and people who appreciated you and loved you. And, I can't say enough to say, go on ahead. Just to say thank you to Coach and everybody else. I mean, it's really an honor just to be able to do this. And, it's been good, Coach. He's been great throughout all this. And, it'd be great to sit out here and, yell at him a little bit about some of the play calls he makes tonight. So we'll see.
I'm sure he will. But I just want to say, just briefly, that we're honored to have Tony with us. He is stood for all the things that great Dallas athletes stand for. Great competitor, winner, plays hurt, the whole thing. And he's been a great supporter of the Mavericks and a good friend to myself, Dirk, Mark, and so many of us. So we wanted him to, we wanted to see if he would be willing to do this, and we're very happy that he was enthusiastically accepting. And so it's great to have him here. He just busted the ass of a few of our young guys out there, so that was fun. But we're looking forward to a good day, and hope he has a great time. So thanks again for being here, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. See you tonight. I'm going to score 20.
That's it.
Now, where I think was the first year. We can do a couple. You guys have
About the Mavs experience.
Tony, do you have an interest in playing tonight, and could you go out there and play 10 or 15 minutes?
I'm pretty sure I cannot go play 10 or 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure if I did, I'd probably wake up tomorrow feeling a little sore. So, we don't like that at my age, for sure.
The speed and the athleticism of these guys surprise you at all?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are all, I feel like they're all 7 feet tall, and they're all long and lean. I look like a turtle out there next to these guys, but it's a special group of guys who are talented, and the NBA is a special fraternity.
What was your reaction when they asked you? What was your initial reaction?
I think just, at first I was just feeling like I didn't deserve any of that. I don't think no one does. But at the same time, just the honor that, the organization and Coach and Mark and Dirk to just do something like that. I mean, it just makes you feel special. And, standing here today, I feel a little embarrassed, to be honest, just in the sense of that, you're lucky enough to be in a position, that someone cares enough to do something to honor you. So, I'm a lucky guy.
Do you see this as your opportunity to kind of say a goodbye of sorts to those sports fans in Dallas?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just nice that hopefully some of the fans get a chance to, cheer you on and just see you again. And, Dallas has meant so much to me and my family, and the Cowboys obviously have been my life for 14 years, and it's time flies. I know that, and I've been at, I can't even think the number of Mavs games supporting them. So I'm passionate about them, and I always will be. And they're just a class organization through and through, and the relationships I have been meaningful for me, and I think it only just grew, from this.
Coach Carlisle said he was talking to Coach Garrett, and Jason's going to come to the game. What does that mean to you to have that support and some of your teammates as well?
Yeah, no, I've gotten a lot of texts and calls, so I'm excited. Just the fact that those guys want to come and support you, and I think I'm going to get more street cred for being on the bench of the Mavs and actually playing for the Cowboys with those guys. I'll see how this plays out, but I'm excited. I think it's neat just to be able to have their support, and it means a lot.
Sneak a couple more, you guys.
How much respect do you have for a guy like Dirk who stood for the same things you stood for with the Cowboys for 19 years?
Yeah, I mean, they don't make them like Dirk, I can tell you that. I think when we look back, you're probably looking at the greatest, he'll be the greatest Maverick who's ever played in for the next 150 years. There's not gonna be a guy, gets close to that, but there's an argument to be made, and me and Rick had a good long discussion a couple weeks back, but he's right in the discussion of a top 5, We both conceded he's an automatic top 10, and then we made a big argument for top 5 player of all time in the NBA. And then we started talking about the efficiency aspect and how he's probably the most efficient basketball player who's ever played. When you look at the numbers, I think he is. So, it's a treat just to be able to, be out here and know him and get a chance to communicate with him, learn from him. Anybody who's been around him knows that you're in the presence of something special. And, I think the young guys on this team know that, and they don't take that for granted. And I joked with them that, when I was coming out here, they were just trying to get younger, because he's the only one who's actually older than me in sports. So.
What has the
Party
last
that looks
week
at him.
been like, what's the last week been like for you as far as people reaching out to you, and have you been surprised by how many people?
Yeah, I mean, it's been overwhelming. I mean, I had close to 600 text messages that I'm still working on, and then, 100 and some calls and a bunch of other stuff, so. I guess it just makes you feel that you accomplished something in some ways, because as we all know, I feel like I left, something out there that I always wanted to accomplish, and, I gotta live with that, and that's part of playing sports, and it doesn't always go the way you expect, or even, you can put everything into it, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but, it doesn't mean you can be okay with it. And so, this week has been special in the sense that people have made me feel that they appreciated me, that they enjoyed me playing and being their quarterback, and that it meant something to them, and that they wanted to root for me, and they were passionate about it. And, I can't say thank you enough. It really has been, a very special week.
Tony,
Thanks, everybody.
will you be nervous tonight, Tony, going through any of this stuff? Warm-ups?
I don't know. We'll find out tonight. I'll probably go about 19 for 21 in warm-ups. So.